My name is Huda Shaikh. I've got over a decade worth of experience with talk therapy. I specialize in trauma work to include brain-based modalities such as neurofeedback, photobiomodulation. My dissertation research was focused on comparing EMDR and neurofeedback as well. So the dissertation itself was focused on IPV survivors. And I was working at an organization that had just started the neurofeedback modality. And just seeing people and meeting them outside of their traumas was just completely mind-blowing. And so that inspired the idea of let's compare this, because at the time and even now to date, while neurofeedback carries an extensive amount of evidence to support it, it's not considered evidence-based modality for PTSD care. So, and EMDR is. So I figured, well, what would happen if we compared the efficacy of the two modalities for IPV survivors and PTSD symptoms? And that essentially inspired that thought process, which then allowed me to look at data sets that were already completed regarding PTSD symptoms pre and post in response to EMDR and neurofeedback and compare. And what we found was essentially that the outcome is nearly equivalent regarding the two modalities. When we look at trauma-informed care and we look at inter-partner violence for what it is and family violence for what it is, you quickly learn that every batterer, everybody that perpetuates violence has been a victim at some point in their life relatively early on. And so the idea becomes to start the conversation regarding, hopefully, providing the care that we're also providing to survivors, to take a more wholesome approach to the conversation. And that a lot of that is going to be dependent on funding, to increase the access in, your rehabilitation centers or otherwise,